In this video, we're going to show you the perfect itinerary for Bangkok. One of the questions we get asked most is how many days to stay in the capital of Thailand. To see the bare basics, you need 3 days. But to do it calmly, visit the floating markets, and enjoy the nightlife, we recommend at least 5 days. That's why we've prepared a super complete 5-day itinerary with the best of Bangkok. We've grouped the sites by area so you don't waste time in the chaotic traffic. If you have less time, you can cut day 4, which is the market day. So let's get started. When is the best time to visit Bangkok? Bangkok is hot all year round. The best time to visit is the dry season, which runs from November to April. The days are hot, but the humidity is lower, and it almost never rains. This is the high season. The worst time is the rainy season, from May to October. It rains a lot, usually in the late afternoon, which can cause floods and disrupt plans. So how will our 5-day itinerary work? The idea is to use Bangkok as a single base, staying at the same hotel. The secret to Bangkok is using the public transport, like the BTS and the boats, and using the Grab app for the rest. Do not rent a car. We'll divide the days by area. 1 day for the main temples, 1 day for modern Bangkok, 1 day for the markets, 1 day for culture, and 1 day for Chinatown and departure. Now, let's talk about transportation, which is the most important part. Do not rent a car in Bangkok. The traffic is some of the worst in the world, and they drive on the left. It's impossible. The best way to get around the modern areas is the best SkyTrain and the MRT underground subway. It's fast, cheap, clean, and has air conditioning. A single ticket costs between 15 and 55 baht. It's worth buying the 1-day pass for 150 baht. To go to the temples, like the Grand Palace, the best way is the Chao Phraya Express boat. Take the boat with the orange flag. It costs only 16 Thai baht per trip. No matter the distance, it's super cheap, and you skip the traffic. For everything else, use Grab. It's the Asian ride-hailing app. It works like Uber and is very cheap. A 20-minute ride costs about 100 to 150 baht. It's always cheaper than a taxi. And the tuk-tuk? It's a tourist trap. It's an attraction. Ride one once for the experience. But they are expensive. You must negotiate the price before you get in. A ride that would cost 80 baht on Grab, the tuk-tuk driver will ask for 300. Staying in a good area will make your trip much easier. You'll be close to all these tourist spots. In Bangkok, lodging is very cheap. The most famous area for backpackers is Khao San Road. The pro is that it's the cheapest area, with hostels for $10 a night and the center of the party. You are a 10-minute walk from the Grand Palace. The con is the constant noise, 24 hours a day, and the lack of a metro. You will depend on Grab or tuk-tuks for everything, which takes 30 minutes to the malls. It's ideal for young single travelers. The second option, and our favorite for logistics, is Sukhumvit. This is the modern area of Bangkok. The pro is that you're on an avenue full of luxury malls, restaurants, and most importantly, you are connected to the best SkyTrain. This makes logistics for getting to the airport and Chatuchak market very easy. The con is that it's far from the historic attractions. You'll spend 30 minutes by Grab or Metro to get to the temples. It's ideal for couples and those seeking comfort. The third option is to stay on the riverside, near the Chao Phraya River. This is where the luxury hotels are. The pro is the spectacular view, the tranquility, and the hotel shuttle boats. The con is the price. It's the most expensive area. You will take 20 minutes by boat to reach the central pier. It's ideal for honeymoons. We created this custom map, which explains exactly which is the best region. If you stay in the Sukhumvit or Khao San Road area, you can't go wrong. We'll leave the link to this map here on the QR code on the screen and in the video description. We created it on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices. There, you can put in your travel dates and see all the hotel options within that location at the lowest prices. We'll also leave links to the hotels where we've stayed. In every destination, we always recommend one that is very cheap and super well located, and another that's a bit nicer in the same location, but a little more expensive. They are great options. An important tip to save on lodging is the advanced booking strategy. The earlier you book your hotel, the less you will pay. This is why we love using this website. Besides having the lowest prices, it has free cancellation for almost all hotels. You can book as early as possible to guarantee a much lower price, and if you need to cancel later, it's super easy and costs nothing. And remember that in the link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip for the best price. The sites we use to plan our trips and that have everything much cheaper: Travel eSIM, travel insurance at half price, tickets for all attractions, good and cheap hotels we've stayed at, cheap car rentals, and the global account to carry money paying much lower fees. And the links already contain automatic discounts, as we are always updating them, so save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. Now, let's get to the day-by-day plan. Day 1. Arrival, Baisha, and Praça do Comércio. Arrive at Suvarnabhumi, BKK, or Don Mueang, DMK Airport. The easiest way to the center is by Grab. The journey takes about 45 minutes and costs around 400 baht. Check into your hotel. If you're in Sukhumvit, take the best SkyTrain to get familiar. Spend the afternoon in the modern center. Get off at the Siam bus station. Explore the giant malls. Siam Paragon is the most luxurious. MBK Center is the paradise for fakes and cheap electronics. For dinner, let's go for a cheap and incredible option. Go to the Terminal 21 Mall at Asak Station. Go to the top floor, to the Pier 21 food court. You load a card, and the food is incredibly cheap and delicious. A plate of pad thai or mango sticky rice costs 30 to 50 baht. Day 2. The Royal Temples Day. Today is for seeing the main temples. Wake up very early. Wear clothes that cover your shoulders and knees. Take a grab or a taxi, or take the BTS to Safan Taksin Station and then the Orange Flag Boat to the Tha Chang Pier. Start at the Grand Palace as soon as it opens at 8:30 a.m. The ticket costs 500 Thai baht. Set aside at least 3 hours to see the complex and the Emerald Buddha at Wat Phra Kaeo. Afterward, walk 10 minutes to Wat Pho, the Temple of the Reclining Buddha. The ticket costs 200 baht. See the gigantic 46-meter-long golden statue. For lunch, eat at a local restaurant on the street opposite Wat Pho. In the afternoon, go to the Tha Tien Pier next to Wat Pho. Take the Cross River Ferry, which costs 5 baht. In 2 minutes, you're at Wat Arun, the Temple of Dawn. The ticket costs 100 baht. Climb the steep steps of the temple. The tip is to stay there until the late afternoon, then cross the river back. Sit at a bar on the opposite bank, like the deck, and watch Wat Arun light up. At night for dinner, go to the famous Khao San Road, which is a 10-minute grab ride away. Eat street food and enjoy the chaos. Day 3. Markets, train, and floating. Today, you must wake up at dawn. The best way to do this trip is with a book tour or a private grab driver, which will cost about 1,500 baht. Leave the hotel at 6 a.m. Drive 1.5 hours to the Maeklong Railway Market. The attraction is watching the train pass. Check the schedule, but there's usually one around 8:30 a.m. Watch the vendors pull everything back in seconds. It's free. Then drive 20 minutes to the Damnoen Sarawak Floating Market. It's super touristy, but it's the classic photo. Rent a rowboat for about 1,500 baht per boat for 1 hour and cruise the canals. Head back to Bangkok. You'll be back around 2 p.m. Spend the rest of the afternoon relaxing or getting a cheap Thai massage. At night, let's go for luxury. Put on your best clothes, no shorts or flip-flops. Go to a rooftop bar. Vertigo at the Banyan Tree Hotel is spectacular. A cocktail is expensive, about 700 baht, but the 360-degree view of the city is unforgettable. Day 4. Chatuchak, Jim Thompson House, and nightlife. If today is a Saturday or Sunday, wake up early. Take the BS SkyTrain to the Mo Chit station. Spend the entire morning at the Chatuchak Weekend Market. It's a giant market with over 15,000 stalls. It's the best place to buy clothes, decor, and crafts. Haggle for prices. For lunch, eat at the market itself. The street food section is incredible. In the afternoon, take the BTS back to the National Stadium Station. Visit the Jim Thompson House. It's an oasis of peace in the middle of the chaos. The ticket costs 200 baht, and the visit is by a mandatory guided tour, which lasts about 40 minutes. At night, let's try the best pad thai in the world. Go to Thipsamai. Be prepared for the line. Order the Pad Thai Ha Kai Gung Sot, which comes wrapped in a thin omelet. It costs about 200 baht. After dinner, explore the nightlife of Soi Cowboy or Nana Plaza, the famous red light districts, with their neon-lit bars. Day 5. Chinatown, Wat Tramit, and departure. On your last day, explore a different area. Take the MD subway to Wat Mangkon Station. You'll emerge in the heart of Chinatown, Yawarat. Spend the morning exploring the chaotic streets, gold markets, and Chinese temples. Visit Wat Tramit, the Temple of the Golden Buddha. It's a temple that houses the world's largest solid gold statue, weighing over 5 tons. The ticket costs 40 baht. For lunch, eat street food in Chinatown. In the afternoon, depending on your flight, do some last-minute shopping at the Siam malls. Then, take the airport rail link from Phaya Thai Station or a Grab, which will cost about 400 baht, to Suvarnabhumi Airport for your flight home. An important tip that will save you time and money is to buy tickets for attractions and tours in advance. Buying on the spot is always more expensive, and the most famous tourist spots like the Grand Palace and the tours to the floating markets can have long lines. We'll leave the link on the QR code on the screen and in the description to the site, where we always buy tickets and tours for the best price. It's the largest tour site in the world and has practically everything there. Tickets for the Grand Palace, tickets with transport for the floating markets, and show tickets, all at the best price, and you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. Now let's talk about transportation, reinforcing it. The best way to get around Bangkok is the BTS and MRT Metro, the Orange Flag Boat on the Chao Phraya River, and the Grab app. The one-day BTS pass costs 150 baht. The boat costs 16 baht. About travel insurance, essential and mandatory to enter Thailand because of the yellow fever vaccine. You must have the international certificate. We never travel, especially to Asia, without one. We use a price comparator that always finds the insurance at half the price. We'll leave the link in the description. Quick shopping tips. Chatuchak Weekend Market is the best for everything. MBK Center is for electronics and fakes. Siam Paragon is for luxury. And Asiatique is a great night market for families. And for those who are new here to the channel, welcome. Subscribe and like the video for more tips. And how much does it cost to eat in Bangkok? Thailand is very cheap. A Big Mac combo costs 150 baht. A Chang beer costs 80 baht. The golden tip is to eat street food. A Pad Thai costs 40 to 60 baht. The Pier 21 food court at Terminal 21 is the cheapest. And what to do at night? Khao San Road is the backpacker street. A chaos of bars and buckets of alcohol. The rooftop bars like Vertigo or Sky Bar are for a chic night, and the local clubs are in RCA, Royal City Avenue. And if you're traveling with children, take them to the Sea Life Ocean World Aquarium inside the Siam Paragon Mall. The ticket costs about 1,000 baht. Lumpini Park is great for them to run around and see the giant monitor lizards. And Kidzania, also in Siam Paragon, is a miniature city. And to combine your trip, Bangkok is the gateway to all of Asia. From Bangkok, you can take a 90-minute flight north to Chiang Mai to see elephants, or a 90-minute flight south to Krabi or Phuket to visit the islands. The easiest international combination is a 1-hour flight to Siem Reap, Cambodia, to visit Angkor Wat. If you liked this detailed Bangkok itinerary, like the video and subscribe to our channel. Leave your questions in the comments. Thank you very much and have a great trip.